And we're going to put on the screen the First Amendment. It's very simple. And it reads, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Now, so many times you'll hear people throw out in any sort of context, if they're being arrested or if they're being this or something happens to them, well, I have the First Amendment. I have a First Amendment right. I have a First Amendment right. I have a First Amendment right. What the first premise of the First Amendment in the Constitution, which we've already discussed, but we'll say it again. The Constitution largely is about putting reins and putting, I want to say governors, because people will be like, well, what do you mean governors? For each state has a governor. No. The governor as in something that will hold you back, something that will be restrictions on. It's holding the government from doing this to you. It has nothing to do with private employers. It has nothing to do with schools, universities, places, restaurants, any place like that. You can't simply say what you want, however you want, when you want, and not expect there might be some repercussion from it.
Right. I mean, and it's something where, you have to take a look at, at the foundation of our country and the foundation, the groundwork of the Declaration of Independence, the groundwork of the Constitution, where it's something that the underlying premise is that rights are God-given, that government does not grant us rights. And too many other countries, it's the other way around. The government grants you these rights to do it.
The United States take them away.
Right. And they could take it away just as easily. The United States was founded where rights are God-given, that you have inalienable rights, and that the Constitution is designed to limit what the government does and how the government acts, not granting rights to you, but limiting what rights the government has over you. And so that's the difference.
Right. And this is just from the last news cycle for the past couple. This is being recorded at the end of September of 2025. And about, 2 weeks ago, Charlie Kirk, who was a conservative
commentator,
influencer, whatever you want to call, he was assassinated. And there were a lot of people on one side of the political spectrum who didn't like him, who were celebrating the fact that he was killed. Within 24 hours, 48 hours of these people posting things on TikTok, on Instagram, on Snapchat, oftentimes they would find themselves being fired from their jobs or kicked out if they were a student at a university, saying you're no longer a student here, you're being kicked out. And then, of course, they go back on, filming themselves again, tears running down their face. This is ridiculous. How could this happen? I have a First Amendment right. If the government did something to punish you for your statements, that's one thing, because that's what the First Amendment's about. It's about government not being able to do this to you. But if you are at an at-will state, for example, for employment, and you do something that the boss or the board of trustees doesn't like, and they don't want you being a face of their business or anywhere near their business because they don't agree with you, they have the right to terminate you based upon what you say. If you're a student at the University of so-and-so, soon as you, and every university and college has this, as soon as you accept their offer and you sign on the line, within that contract, there is
looks like Rob froze for a second, so I'll finish.
Not only a morality
if you're a student
clause,
somewhere
but a
else,
code of conduct.
then what ends up happening is that
And
so
if your
long
conduct
as there's
breaches
not
that
an official
particular
government
term,
action,
they can
and
kick
so
you out.
long as the government does not say thou shalt,
No.
or they take affirmative action against you, then there's no First Amendment privilege. I'm sorry, you froze at one point, so I jumped in.
That's okay. I finished what I said and you were frozen, so that's okay.